All right, greetings everybody from the Hannover Messe 2025. We are in Schneider Electric's booth and we're here with Aurelien Le Sant. Welcome.
Thank you.
So maybe before we get into the topic of the day, which is human-centric automation, expand a little bit on your recent announcement, your new product, the Copilot. What does it mean for industrial community?
Sure, we work with Microsoft to create Copilot solutions in our engineering tools. So the goal is to support engineers to create high quality application by helping them at all the steps of the life cycle. You know, from generating an application based on the requirement, supporting them in code generation, you know, to inject it in their application, to have a test case, to explain a piece of code to someone who needs a bit more expertise, or simply to get contextual help about what's going on and what they can do to improve their application. So that's, I would say, a great help for engineers to be much more efficient going further.
One of the terms I've heard was floating around was human-centric automation. What is it?
So human-centric automation, it's about putting the people at the center of what we do in automation and supporting them in their daily environment. It's about making sure we have a collaborative environment. So collaborative means that they can work together in a modern way, you know, in kind of DevOps methodology, if you wish, and make sure they can have multiple users sharing a common project and progressing together. It's as well about supporting the engineer. We spoke about Copilot, you know, how can we help them to be empowered, to have more support from the tools to be at their best in what they develop. So it's as well being, you know, centered on them. And the last piece is as well about safety. You know, how do we make sure that thanks to AI, thanks to new technology, we take advantage of the environment to measure the safety risk and decrease the risk for the users.
Thank you for that, those insights. Now, double click a little bit, how does Schneider Electric leveraging AI to boost operational efficiency, reliability, enable more autonomous systems?
So, I would say at different levels. First at the ground floor, you know, we have equipped our control with compute capabilities, automation expertise able to run algorithms such as AI at the edge, and it allows us to inject AI capabilities at every step of an operation and make sure we reach extra efficiency. Second will be at the engineering level. So we spoke about Copilot. It's how we leverage AI to support the creation of engineering applications, so to increase the expertise around and help our users. And I would say it's just the beginning of a journey. The next step will be even more exciting with the progress of technology, and we see more autonomy going forward in all the journey of automation.
Got it. Thank you. Now, just expand a little bit on how can AI-driven solution improve resilience?
Okay, so in terms of resiliency, I will say first one which is quite obvious and that we have done since years is a predictive maintenance. You know, we collect data from the field, we're able to compute this big data and to have prediction on when an asset will go off. So it allows to reduce the downtime and ensure that we have maximum efficiency and reliability on the long run. It's as well about connecting with different contexts, different supply chain information, so that you can have a better view of what are your flows. That's what we do with our Aviva solution. And I would say finally it's about the product you build. You know, making sure that you have the right level of quality, that you use the latest AI technology to ensure an increase of the level of satisfaction of your product will last longer. So it's better resiliency for all of us.
Got it. Can you expand a little bit on the impact on human-centric automation?
So in the impact, it's about first efficiency. You know, when you bring more expertise to your users, when you allow them to go faster in developing application, it's just pure efficiency. It's about as well quality and ability to reach extra sustainability objective. With AI brought at the edge level, we're able to increase all of that and make sure that we reach performance which were not even manageable before with what we're doing. So somehow we're bringing all these tools together to reach both sustainability and efficiency, which goes hand in hand anyway if you want to reach extra performance on the market.
Great insights. Now, Aurelien, I've been in the industry for several decades and still have a challenge explaining the family, you know, whether it's an industrial automation, what is it that I do? I'm wondering if you could explain how can AI and human-centric automation making manufacturing more attractive to Generation Z?
Okay, to Gen Z. So first, what you have to know is that the scarcity of resources is growing, and we expect that by 2030, 8 million of jobs will be needed in automation. So it's huge. And we expect as well that 40% of our experts and experienced engineers today will be retiring by then. So we're facing a potential gap in expertise. But I think there's been no better time to go work around automation. Why? Because we all want to have more sustainable products, sustainable environment, and that's something that you can achieve in automation. And the second is that the technologies that are coming into automation are the coolest technology ever. AI, edge computing, 5G, all these are requiring high level of expertise, things that engineers are learning at school, and that they can apply in real life in a production of a product, of a process, of a component. So that's very exciting, and I think the new generation will have more appeals to join us in this journey.
Thank you, Aurelien. And if you're in the audience, have questions, feel free to leverage the hashtag you see on the screen, or still can join Hannover Messe for the rest of the week here.
Thank you.
Thank you.